All right, I'm a glutton for punishment, and I'm doing all sorts of AI videos today. They may not all see the light of day at the same time, but this one will be fairly short, and then I am going to go to bed. So we have slow AI. Apparently, at one point, I signed up for the slow AI newsletter. I do not remember doing this, but I'm not saying I didn't. And I stumbled across this article, and I've been mostly ignoring these, but I'll start reading them because they're kind of interesting. Stop calling them soft skills. Why judgment, empathy, and critical thinking are skills AI cannot replace. So I'm going to launch a torpedo at this. I might hit the boat, I might not. But here's my torpedo. Um, Psychopaths, can they fake empathy? The answer is yes. I think something watching the pattern of 10,000 humans being empathetic, can it fake that? Yes. Judgment. If you give a LLM 10,000 cases of judgment, it not only will be able to judge similar things, but it will also be able to take the general patterns or features of that judgment and apply it to other instances. So this is Dr. Sam Lingsworth. I have never heard of him before. I'm not saying his takes are good or bad. I'm just saying on this one, I think that he's way off. Soft skills came from U.S. military in 1972, and there's some kind of a cool little story there. I'll let you read it. Gender problem hiding inside the language. I didn't really fully know what to do with this here, so I just kind of left it. What AI cannot do? The World Economic Forum, and okay, you lost me here with the World Economic Forum because this is a bunch of rich Europeans, mainly, although some Americans get sucked into it, that have appointed themselves the policy makers of the world when no one ever voted for them. No one in our country gave them any power through a voting mechanism that I can see. So this whole 2,900 skills, I mean, this study might be interesting, but this group to me is not. Um, that's just my take on them. I think they can go pound sand. So if this guy is citing right up front, or not right up front, but his second or third source is the World Economic Forum, all right, there probably have a problem with a lot of the things he's going to say. And that's my bias. That's my training bias. True empathy is slow, relational, and reciprocal. It listens without agenda. It admits not knowing what you say. Machines cannot do that. They fill every silence. You can chain up. I can tell certain LLMs, not all of them. I'm going to tell you something. You just put a period or something to acknowledge you heard it. It'll do that just fine. I mean, is this I use LLMs? Um, you know, it, I don't know. The transition between wetware and hardware, I think this is all kind of human cope, to be honest. Do I think LLMs will replace humans? Hell no. Will they replace a lot of human work? Hell yes. They won't replace us because I think we are way more complicated than we think. You look at a neuron. A neuron in current ML stuff is kind of like a logic gate from my limited understanding of it. You kind of train it, but there's really only one type of neuron. In the human mind, again, someone's going to shred me on this as they probably should. There's all sorts of different types of neurons. Some of them may be even going into the quantum space that we don't fully understand yet. And the stuff we're doing is extremely primitive. Humans have all sorts of nuances and things going on that I think, will only ever be able to approximate it. It's just like AI will never be sentient, but it'll mimic it. Like you wouldn't be able to tell if you didn't know you're talking to an AI. So uh this The translator between whatware and hardware. People ask me, exploring ChatGPT. I ditched ChatGPT just recently. One of the reasons is because it's too dang empathetic. It's hard to get good bouncing ideas off of it. You can prompt it and try to make it, give me truthful answers, and it still wants to just sitting there like a poor dog that you mistreat. Not that I mistreat dogs. I love dogs, but the dog keeps coming back. That's kind of ChatGPT. So to say, I don't know. He threw a significant negative correlation between frequent AI tool usage and critical thinking ability mediated by cognitive offloading. Microsoft research presented this, found the higher confidence in AI is associated with less critical thinking. Um, there's reasons for that. I mean, if humans are lazy, if LLMs are mimicking humans, they're going to get lazy. If they know they can offload something like me, something when I was in sixth grade, I would have just solved in my head with math. Now I might, if I have a calculator handy, I'll just grab the calculator. So I didn't read this full article. I just saw this premise here. I'm like, ah, dude, you're wrong. You are wrong. Um, and I think this is AI cope because, and again, this guy might have tons of other great things to say. Just on here, from what I've read, I disagree with him. What to share? Think about the last time you used a phrase soft skills or heard someone else use it. What was the context? Was it in a job description that listed technical requirements in detail and then added strong interpersonal skills? I think AI's, there you go. They're going to know to add that. They're going to know how to read an interviewer and play up the soft skills or not. Um, yeah, I don't think that's pattern matching. That's not hard. Uh, was in a training program that spent 3 days on soft skills and a half hour on communication. Notice the language did. It told you which skills were serious and which were supplementary. It told you where the investment should go. It was wrong. It might have been wrong, but that's because the jokers who are holding these conferences are just that, jokers. And they're trying to get money. And the science a lot of these type conferences have is probably fairly marginal at best. So I would expect, some wrong outcomes here. Uh, I'll just leave it at that. If you work in a field where judgment, empathy, or relational intelligence is central to what you do, tell us what it actually takes. Not the job description version, no real version. The years of practice, the contextual knowledge, the failures that taught you something no manual could. He's correct here. I think LLMs, for one thing, I did another video on this on another channel talking about how I think, with the exception of Google, and I didn't say this in the video, but I think the quest for ASI is kind of taking some side steps. On the video, I said it's almost abandoned. I think Google is showing it's not abandoned, but um, but anyway, they're starting to see more specific leans towards code models, like with OpenAI's Codex and other things. So I think the models are kind of leaning into strengths, Grok's kind of more personality and truth seeking, they're kind of splitting a little bit. And that gives you some breathing room because, all this is actually fairly complicated, and this might not be in the path of the LLMs immediately. Right now, it's software is expensive. We're going to train the crud out of these LLMs so we can replace all these high-paid software engineers. Even offshoring is still expensive, so we want them gone. We want to just be able to talk to a machine and it just magically spits out everything that we want. That is the goal. And so if you're in software engineering, you're a serious target. But that doesn't mean there's not going to be all sorts of other cracks and stuff where the LLMs aren't necessarily targeting what you specifically do, because there might only be, globally maybe 50,000 people that do that, and it's an interlocking thing. So the LLMs are really only advancing with you when they kind of unlock just general advanced pattern matching by being trained on so much data that in other tasks that they can kind of apply that back to you. But I think saying that you're I've got people skills, dang it. I wish I had that Jeff from Office Space is going to save you. I think it's not going to save you. It might buy you time, but it's not going to save you. So again, I'm not saying this guy's good or bad. I don't know. Like I can read some of his other takes and say, oh, this guy's awesome here or bad here. But on this one, I'm not digging it. I will put they say any publicity is good publicity, so let's give this guy some publicity. So I'll put the link in the description. And yeah, I think these are replaceable and will be replaced by LLMs. And not all at once, but it's coming. It's coming. And with that, I will wish you a fantastic evening. If I can get this to stop recording. Here we go. Have a good night.